Alrighty, welcome to another edition of Achievement College, my step-by-step guide to getting you that gamer score. This is Aussie Gamer 17 and here we are in part 7 of my Kona 100% walkthrough. We're going to grab some duct tape here, just in case. Going to also go over to where the radio is, open up the drawer underneath and grab another first aid kit. That's all we really need here. You can interact with a few other things, but you don't really need to. Let's get out of here. Open the door back up if you can see. Okay, now with where we are on the map, we are currently at cabin B, as you can see. What we want to do is head all the way back to the main road. So back past cabin A, we're going to take a right up past the house, if you know what I mean. And we're going to start heading north, and we'll see what we can come up with once we head that way. So heading back into the car. It may have moved, I'm not sure where we left it, but I have quit and loaded the save in between videos, guys, so the car can move around a bit. Oops, I wasn't watching. Eyes on the road. Alright, so head back down the road. We should pass cabin A on our right hand side shortly. There it is. I think that was it. Yeah, that would be it. Back through here. And here's the main road. We're going to turn right. And we're now heading sort of northeast. Well, that wasn't too bad. I got on one of those loading screens, but it was super short. And up, when you get to the landslide, out we get. Okay, and I did forget to mention, guys, that's what I was forgetting when I was thinking about the car being in a different spot. That's because we left the snowmobile there, not the car. But I did bring the car on purpose. So don't worry if you've got the car here. Even if you don't have the car and you've got the snowmobile here, don't worry. Because we're about to find a fire in through here. You can make a fire and you can save. Uh-oh, hang on. I don't think there's normally wolves here. Oh, they're running away. Okay, good. I was going to say, I don't think the wolves are normally here. What you can do, though, is grab a stake out of here. And there should be some matches. Are they in the tent? There they are. You can make a fire here if you have some logs. If you don't have some logs, get some out of the car like I'm about to. Come on. That's why we stocked the car right back at the start of the game. I'm going to grab 3 logs. You'll see why. Oh, I can't grab 3. Can I pop anything back that we don't need at the moment? Definitely don't need the rounds, but they're not going to make much room. Don't need all the med kits at the moment. We'll just carry 1 with us. We could put a ton of these back, but we don't really need to worry about that. That'll do. Oop, get 1 more log. Grab 1 of those. Got way too many anyway. Alright, head back to the campsite. Yeah, you could start the fire here and then reload a save and you'll probably get any of the vehicles, spawn near you anyway. But we're going to be using the car for a little bit anyway, so don't worry. If you've got the car here, we're all set. Alright guys, head back to the road. And what we want to do is, before we continue on, we're going to go find another fire. So just sort of before the landslide, which is up there, opposite that fire, we're going to go across the road. I'll show you on the map once we get here. Find these rocks and head up the hill. Which side? Can we get up this way? Yes, we can. Up the hill and find another fire. Let's quickly start that fire. Show you on the map where we are. There we go. So 1 fire either side of the road. We should have, let me count it, we should have 3 four fires to go to get the achievement for all the fires, guys. I do believe. Don't hold me to that, but either way, we will show all the fires in this playthrough. Okay. Don't remember if there's anything in this bag. We don't need any more logs at the moment. Alright, we'll get some matches and some fire starters. Very handy. Okay. And now... Oh, hang on, don't go the wrong way. Now we're going to head back to the road. Nearly went completely the wrong way. Back to the road and back to our car. Or past our car. Now we're heading to a point of no return in the story, guys, and I'll show you where that is, and we're going to head back and finish getting the treasure and one or two other things that we haven't got. But for now, we are going to take a photo of this crossbow bolt. Should be number 4.
Now where the hell could the passengers possibly have gone? Right until that point,
there we go.
Carl had believed.
Now, you don't really need anything in here, but you can interact with this boot for story purposes and some more Polaroid film if you need it. You shouldn't need it.
He concluded that the beast had to have been as tall as not unlike a gorilla.
Alright.
The thought was chilling.
And then head over here to the broken fence, pick up the next document for achievement/collectible purposes. Why can't I read that? Oh, there we go. That was really weird. Really dark. Oh, well. Put that away. Put that away. Head down this way. Now, you can only go ahead and do this next bit if you've done all the 4 visions that we've already covered. Obviously, if you're missing one, you're going to have to go back.
Carl knew why he was suddenly shivering. He was going back to the realm of visions. Carl had no issue recognizing
we're just gonna
figures.
Get through this
figure
vision.
out what they wanted from him.
And you should get an achievement if you've got all the 4 visions and you do this bit, guys. I think it's I don't think it's missable. I think it's all just story related.
Another phantom disappeared in the wilderness. Carl had seen what happened to it too. A third phantom gently faded away. Carl noticed that as the cursed villagers finally left reality, he could feel a sense of unburdening exuding from them in an almost intimate way. The last phantom, lost in solitude up until now, joined the others in the forest's darkness, free at last to enjoy an eternal, well-deserved slumber.
All right, get on with it, guys. Come on. We got achievements to get.
Carl was only beginning to understand the horror which had struck.
There it is.
He understood that the dead were piling up and that he couldn't help them by himself.
Okay, but
The road was
but
he understood that
okay, with that vision done, guys, don't head through the opening. Instead, turn up here.
Further north, and
we're gonna get the final treasure map, guys. The final map. There it is. I'm sure my note said turn left. But anyway, up the hill, turn to the right. I have done this all before, guys, believe it or not. It's just hard to remember. There is treasure map number 4. I don't believe that'll give us the achievement because we have to go and get the treasure itself. But there's the final treasure map. Some Polaroids there if you want them. Now what you want to do is, again, still do not go through this gap. I think I've mentioned it before. We're going to go all the way back. We're going to go get in the car. This is why we brought the car here. If you do not have the car here, guys, head back to one of the fires we just created. Get a save and then quit out and load your checkpoint. And you should be back at the fire with the car respawned somewhere nearby. Usually facing the right way too. We're going to have to jump in the car and turn it around. So turn around. Now what we're doing, guys, is we're going to be heading all the way back south, past the general store, and down south to near where Roy's place is. If you're not sure where that is, check the map. Plus I'll show you once we get there where we're going. And you might remember quite a few videos ago, right near the start of the game, we lit a fire and I said I want to see if this fire stays lit until we come back here in the late game. Well, this is the late game. We are heading back to that fire. Okay. through here, and you should be going left to go through where the general store is here, guys. Doesn't take long to get back. This is why we brought the car, though. It's a bit quicker. Alright, then head past this way. It should be the second property on our right-hand side will be Roy's place. Just trying to stick to the right so I can see. It's hard to see where we're going, but of course, if you go too far or you're not sure, just check your map. Especially since I did a lot of the practice for this not in the dark, but we'll see how we go, okay? I know we part up the hill, come on car. I am foot flat to the floor here, so to speak. Alright, yeah, I know we always pass those logs there, so that's good. That'll be Roy's letterbox there. A little bit past Roy's should be that fire. I see it. Alright, let's park the car. Out we get. It did stay lit. Now, it was one thing I said earlier in the game. I hadn't tested this particular fire. I was pretty sure it would, but here we go. We get a save just for heading here. Okay. And back to the road. Now, you'll see this gap in the fence just here. I did mention it when we were here at the start of the game. Going to go back through the gap in the fence. Turn to the left. Just follow this tree line and the fence line. You see it already. There is the treasure. This is the treasure, guys. This is where the treasure maps lead. You get a bit of paper, a note from Martin, and you will get a flare gun and an achievement, a rare one. Woo! The treasure hunter.
Carrying a flare gun definitely wouldn't hurt, Carl assumed. At best, he could probably scare some beasts off. At worst, he was in for a nice little fire.
Okay, now guys, if you're not going for the achievement for not firing any weapons through the playthrough, take out the flare gun. You should have some flares either on you or in your vehicle, and fire a flare up into the night sky. There's an achievement for that, but we will be getting that a little bit later on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to force a save here and have this as a reference point for later in the game after we've completed the story. We may load back to here if we need it. We probably won't need to come back this far, but I just like to have that there as sort of a reference point. Now we're going to get back in the car and we're going to head all the way back to the landslide. So turn around. Good driver. Good driver. Alright. All the way back up. Back the way we came. Alright, keep an eye out for the general store again. It's hard to see it in the dark here, guys, but should manage. Yeah, whenever you see that car, you know it's close. There we go. Get through here, back out. And don't forget to stick to the right here and go back across this little bridge. Alright, not far now. Not too many loading screens this time. Ah! Oh, that was only a tiny one. Right as I said it. Up, 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 up. Stop, stop, stop. Alright. That'll do. that came up on me real fast. Alright, once again, I want to get another save. Where's the fire? Where's the fire? Through here somewhere. There it is. Now, what I want to do is find out where my snowmobile is. Okay, where is it? It's at the other fire. Might just quit out, load a save. I'll meet you guys right back here. I'm going to load the checkpoint, the most recent checkpoint. Okay, I loaded up the checkpoint. Our snowmobile has been delivered to us. Can I hop on it? Going to head back to the road. I think it's this way. There's a fence. That's not the road. Where's the road? Over here. Alright, get back to the main road, guys. Alright. Find the landslide where the car was crashed. Head through the broken fence to where we just had that big vision with the four people. And we're going to go through the ice wall. Just follow this trail, guys. Just follow the only way to go. Oh, jeez. And eventually we're going to come to a campsite. Up through here. Here it is. Here it is. Excellent. All right.
Another diary.
Hop off.
Like someone was trying to communicate with him. Or was it simply the result of happenstance?
Now, I'm not going to light this fire at the moment. But what I am going to do is read this diary. Now, for me, this popped on my practice run. This popped the achievement. So let's have a look. There it is. It pops the achievement here as well. So I guess if you're following along, you should get the achievement there. There are 1 or 2 more documents to go, though. So I am not 100% sure how that works. But apparently we've read all the documents. There we go. Okay, and from there, guys, we're going to get crossbow bolt number 5 sticking in this tree here. I have to go from this side, do I?
This hunt was never ending.
Alright, here we go.
The hunter had finally...
Make sure you take a photo of the crossbow bolt. Keep that. Put the camera away. Now, we are going to get back on the jets. I nearly called it a jet ski again. We're going to head up through that way, guys, with our snowmobile. Alright, let's head along here.
Carl had found what he was looking for. He needed to get back on the road.
We need to get back on the road? I don't know about that, mate. I don't know why it says that. Anyway, we're going to the observation tower. Here we are. Alright, stop here somewhere. And we're going to head up the observation tower. Really only for a med kit and some fire starting implements, really. Alright, up we go. Alright, open up this chest. Med kit. Flares. Don't really want the flares, but I'm trying to pick up the fire starter. There we go. All the way back down. Now, if you didn't get that reader achievement, I believe you probably should have got it where I got it now that I've tested it at least twice. But there are 3 more documents in this cabin. Starting with this letter here. There's 2 letters here, I do believe, in the same spot.
Hours ago. His detective sense tingled, revealing to him, or
go to the next
the
page.
Smell of wilderness in the air.
Yeah, that came up as 2 letters for some reason. You can read it again, but it'll be letter to Pierre 1. You can see it pop up on the screen there. And then when you turn the page, it says letter to Pierre number 2. It counts as 2 documents in your documents list. So grab that. And there should also be this document under here. That should be number 48, I believe.
Still soaking wet.
And hopefully, if you hadn't already got the achievement, it pops after you pick this one up.
Of the pond's water not too long ago. To the pay stub.
And you can also light this stove. Let's do that. Why not? Get a nice save point here. Put torch away because I'm going to head out. Now, guys, for the next, for basically the rest of the game, every now and then we're going to be attacked by a new enemy in the game. It's basically a ghost wolf. I, for the most part, do my best to just ignore it. We're going to be on the snowmobile a fair bit, and believe it or not, it can do this little magic trick. I won't say too much more about it. That knocks you off the snowmobile. Most of the time, I'll just get back on the snowmobile and keep going, guys. So if that happens, there's a little bit of a warning there. Now, what have we got that I don't want with me? I'm going to put back the flare gun. I know we've got something coming up where we need some goods like that, so I'm going to put one stake away. I'm going to get rid of all the flares. I'm going to keep the hardware. We need the hardware. We're going to grab out the hammer as well. We've got 2 med kits. That's okay. Do I have no logs? All right, we're going to grab out the hammer. Definitely want to bring the hammer and as many logs as I can carry, maybe. Well, not as many, just 3. Oh, that is as many. Okay, because there are about 3 more fires still to come. All right, that should be enough for now. And let's go find the next fire. Oh, did I show you guys where we are on the map? Let me just show the map. Okay, so we are there. Now, if you see, if we head north and then take that first right, the first trail on the right, that is going to lead us to our next fire. So that's where we're going to go. Let's do that. That should be off in this direction. And you're going to see a path on the right. We may come across that enemy. Yeah, where these rocks are. Try and get through the right here and up this little mound, and then follow this trail on the higher of the 2 trails, I guess, on the right hand side here. And then follow this to our fireplace. There it is. Excellent. Yeah, I'm going to hop off. How many fire starters do we have? Let's just check that. We've got 5. We've got plenty. Okay, so we can light fires. Light the fire here. Don't think there's anything I want in here. There's a log, a flare. We'll grab the log so I don't have to go back. No, I won't. It's too tricky. Alright, I'm going to grab a log, replacement log out of here. Although that's... No, we've got 2 logs. We don't need any more logs. That'll do for now. I'll just show on the map where we are again. And we want to head north back to the other trail, but stay on this side of that little creek just ahead of us. So we're going to try and find our way back to that trail. And at the northern point where we cross the creek, we're going to build a little bridge. Alright, so get back on here. And you could go back to the original trail, or you could just try and head up this way. See if we can find it. Was this it? Hang on. I think this is the trail. Let's see. Yeah, here it is. Alright. You have to hop off here. This is why I said bring the hammer and the hardware. Build the bridge. You can walk across, but you wouldn't be able to bring the snowmobile. So let's bring the snowmobile across. And this is going to be the burnt cottage, and I do believe this will count as one of the cabins or houses that we need for the achievement. We're getting close to finishing that one. So head through the burnt trees. Find the burnt cottage right here. We don't really need to go inside this cabin, but if I walked up to the door, that would help on the other side. But what I was trying to say is there is a first aid kit in here somewhere. Let me try and remember where.
Filled the air. Half of the cabin.
Oh, you can get hardware. If you didn't have a hammer, you could pick that hammer up. Won't let you pick it up if you've already got one.
Noticing that
and the first aid kit's in here.
To use the furniture as bonfire.
So grab that.
Carl had no idea how such a mess could have occurred, but he knew it didn't bode well.
Alright, back at our snowmobile now. I'm going to show the map. We're going to go get the final cabin. You can see it marked on the map up to the right-hand side. That is exactly where we want to go right now. So let's hop on our snowmobile and see if we can make it. Oh, there's that bugger. Just take off on him. Yeah, that sound is him trying to knock us off the snowmobile, basically. Have I gone too far? Yes, I have. Oh, go this way. Uh-oh. I'm looking for that cabin now. Might just... Oh, wrong button. Alright, I'm on a trail. This will either be the fire or the cabin. Let's go down here. Piss off. Take a left. Alright, here it is. We found it. Good. Alright, I'm going to hop off this for a sec. I'll just show exactly where we are on the map here. Okay, we made it to the cabin. Just. Alright, we should get a couple of achievements here. I'm a bit worried that one didn't already pop as we approach here. We should get one. Come on, game. First, we're going to take a photo of this crossbow bolt anyway.
With this many bolts fired, the beast now had to have been pierced through and through.
We should get the hunt achievement for this. Hey, there it is. Keep that picture. We found all the crossbow bolts. Have not taken all the pictures yet though, so there's a separate achievement for taking all the pictures that we need to take, the paparazzi achievement.
Like this place was long deserted.
Head inside. Hey, there it is. Carl the Explorer. I was worried about that. I've got that to pop outside before. I'm sure I have. Anyway, there we go. We've got that one as well. I'm going to grab another achievement in a second, but I'm going to light this fire just to get a save point. Come on, fire. I'm sure you can light it. I've done it before, haven't I? Oh, it's being finicky. I see you. There we are. There we are. Now, another achievement for interacting with the third and final chess game, guys. So do that.
One more move for black to checkmate white.
Come on, give me that rare achievement here. There it is. Yum, yum, yum. Don't get to say that much in this game. There we go. Alright, and we can leave. There are some, I think there's a flare and maybe some rounds for the rifle here as well, but we're not going to be needing those right now. Where we're headed next, if I open up the map again. Okay, we actually want to head south, down to that trail, and you'll see the fork where it sort of forms a T. We want to stay left and head up to the north for a fire number 18, and then we're going to go back south and south again for fire number 19. So what we want to do is go down that trail there. Let's do that. Alright, this trail here. And there's going to be an option to turn right. Stay to the left. So that's the right turn there. Stay left and follow this until you see another fireplace or campsite. Was that it back there? Did I just miss it? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Oh. Alright, out we get. Hey, go away. Okay, if this happens, grab out your hatchet. Actually, let's try the stake. I don't think the stake works on this guy. Let's try it. Uh-oh, I threw that a bit far. Did he get it? Yep. Off he goes. No? He's not taking the stake. Alright, that's it. I've never tried the stake on this guy. I thought I'd try it. What better time to try it than when I'm recording? Alright, take care of him. You're going to need to use, if you're anything like me, you might need to use, hang on, consumable. Use a med kit. Head to the back here. I'm going to get out another med kit. And I'm also going to get out another log or two. 2 logs for now. Okay. Alright, that'll do. I'm going to light the fire. But yeah, if you're not trying to record and trying to stand around and explain things, you can probably completely ignore that guy. I do not want the cigarettes. I want the matches and the med kit from here. Yeah, you can probably completely ignore that guy. But there we go. That was a bit of fun anyway. Now let's head back the way we came. Get back on here. Just trying to figure out the best way to get out of here. Back the way we came and take the left on the way back this time. Oop. Just turning around. Don't mind me. Alright, back down this path here. Past here. Don't worry about going north there. And then turn left here. Should be another campsite down this way. And this may be, if we've done it right, our final fireplace. Where is it? Don't worry about him. Here's the campsite. Off we get. Hey, there we go. And I'm going to have to just take care of this guy again. There we go. If you're below half, may as well get a consumable out. Use a first aid kit. Why not? You're going to need a few more later, but I'm going to start this fire and get ourselves a save. We got the achievement. That's all the fireplaces as well. The marshmallow achievement, I believe it's called. And with lighting that fire, guys, and grabbing a save, I'm going to call this a video here. I'm definitely going to get through to the end of the game and do a load where we get some missed achievements in the next video, guys. So the next video will be the end of this playthrough plus a couple of bonus achievements. After that, there's still one full playthrough to go, but it's going to be more like a speed run where we go through it without using the vehicles. Yes, speed without the vehicles. You heard that right. That's what the plan is, guys. Hope you're enjoying the series. If you are and you want to support my channel, please head over to Patreon. I'm really trying to grow some support there so that I can keep doing this, guys. So please head over there. There's a link in the video description. Otherwise, leave a like, post a comment, subscribe to the channel. You know how it goes. And there's the bell, guys. You know what that means. Class dismissed.